Hello, I'm Letitia Clark, your mayor here in Tustin, and this is Mayor Clark's Corner. Thanks for joining me today for the May 2021 update for all things Tustin. Today I'm at the Wally Carp Memorial, and in a moment I'll be speaking with Lieutenant Ryan Coe from the Tustin Police Department. At the May 4th council meeting, the Tustin City Council issued a proclamation to the Orange County Fire Authority Division Chief Hunter recognizing drowning prevention awareness. It's important to practice water safety year-round, whether it's at the pool, the beach, or near any water. Remember to always keep children within arm's reach, designate a water watcher, install barriers for adults, and please remember to never swim alone. Most drowning incidents for adults are a result of a medical condition or intoxication. For more information on drowning prevention, visit ocfa.org or drowningpreventionoc.org. The City Council also extended the local emergency declaration with the approval of Resolution 21-32. The COVID-19 emergency situation continues in Tustin throughout California, across the United States, and globally. And so the resolution approved by the City Council allows for the continuance of prior measures taken by the Council, including suspension of penalties of late payments for water services, business tax requirements reinstated in November 2020 remain in effect, and business permits for massage establishments in place since October also remain in effect. If you have any questions regarding the extension of the local emergency, please call 714-573-3000. At the May 18th regular business meeting of the Tustin City Council, the Council issued a proclamation recognizing Asian American and Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The proclamation was presented to Jerry Rawburn of the Thai Americans Against Hate and Organization for Chinese Americans. The proclamation states that we recognize that Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders make our community more vibrant through diversity of cultures, languages, and religions, and we celebrate and honor the invaluable contributions members of the AAPI communities have made across the nation. The City of Tustin encourages all residents to learn more about the history of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. The City Council also extended the temporary outdoor dining, retail, and assembly uses program and application fee waiver to December 31st, 2021, or until 90 days after the city rescinds declaration of its local emergency. The purpose of this program is the facilitation of outdoor dining and outdoor retail use on private property and/or within the public right-of-way while protecting the public interest. Such locations may include, but are not limited to, sidewalks, alleyways, parking lots, and plazas. You may have visited or seen many of our Tustin businesses, such as the Black Marlin, Honda Ya, or Rutabagoras, taking part in this program. Staff is currently working on a draft policy and procedures to identify businesses who may be interested in converting their temporary outdoor expansions permanently. During the month of May, the City Council also participated in a housing element workshop, 5-year strategic plan workshop, and proposed biennial budget workshop. While the 3 workshops were independent of each other, they all work in conjunction with each other. The Housing Element Workshop reviewed existing housing policies in Tustin and provided information on potential new housing programs. The Strategic Plan provides the framework to guide our city, helps set milestones, and keep us on track. And our budget sets strategic priorities and goals to dedicate resources to various programs and services laid out in both the Housing Element and Strategic Plan. All 3 workshops have valuable information and are important to keep Tustin moving forward in a positive direction. If you missed any of these workshops, I encourage you to view the recordings via our website. And if you have any questions or comments regarding the Housing Element Update, Strategic Plan, or proposed budget, email me at lclark@tustinca.org. I'm pleased to announce that the Tustin summer camps at the Columbus Tustin Recreation Center and Tustin Family and Youth Center are back. The Little Folks Day Camp and Tustin Teen Camp start June 1st and run through August 6th. Visit our website to view weekly lesson plans, schedules, excursion information, and for registration. Also on the horizon is the much anticipated return of the Tustin Police Department Open House. With me today is Lieutenant Ryan Coe to provide insight on the event. So welcome, Lieutenant Coe. Thanks so much for joining us today. Let us know what we can expect from this year's event and what Tustinites can come to expect with this virtual platform.
Yeah, absolutely. Always nice to see you, Mayor Clark.
Nice to see you.
Unlike, we hadn't past years, we've always been in person. I really miss our in-person events. I know as a society, we're working to get back there. I can't wait for us to get back there. But with that said, I'm very excited about our virtual platform this year. We have a lot of new features, a lot of new videos, new demonstrations, not the same old demonstrations, and I think the guys are going to like it.
Sounds amazing. And the TPD Open House has always been personally one of my favorite events. And aside from the virtual platform, to keep this tradition going, what can Tustinites expect to be different with this year's event?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, all the demonstrations are brand new. So it's going to be demonstrations they've never seen before. But my one favorite thing about this one is going to be a segment, Day in the Life of an Officer. We went out and filmed what does an officer do all day long?
Wow.
And Officer Newton was kind enough to allow the cameras join him in the car. And it was such tremendous footage that all we're going to unveil at Open House is a preview, about a 6-minute video. From there, we want all of the Tustin community and our surrounding communities to like us on our social media platforms, because we're going to launch a Day in the Life of an Officer episodes, year-long 12 episodes. So we have a ton of stuff to share.
Oh man, I can't wait. That sounds exciting. And the virtual booths sound great. Usually the K9 demonstration is one of my favorite, but maybe I'll change my mind after seeing the event this year. And remember to like all your social media platforms to keep in touch.
Yes.
That sounds great. So now that we know what to expect, how exactly can the public participate?
So our staff has done a tremendous job over the last several months, and we solicited a ton of communications and questions from the public. You'll see in this, in some of the booths, I host a little talk show and ask some of the community questions to some of our members. I didn't pre-brief them at all. I wanted organic answers from all of them. And then from there on out, it's the social media platforms.
Okay, excellent. So I'll definitely have my calendar marked for June 5th at 11 a.m. I'm ready to check out all the great booths. So I just can't thank you enough for your time today. I'm so excited for this event. Again, excited that we can keep this tradition going. Lieutenant Cole, we just appreciate everything you do and what TPD does for our city. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It's absolutely our pleasure for our community.
This concludes Mayor Clark's Corner for May 2021. Visit our website to sign up for updates, view our dedicated COVID-19 page, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me directly at lclark@tustinca.org. I thank you for your time today. See you next month at Mayor Clark's Corner.